Hi guys.
Hello family members and welcome back to my channel.
It's another day and I am so excited to be here with you today just to be talking to you guys. It's been a while since I did a sit down video to talk to you guys. I believe I did this when I started YouTube. That was I think my first time I did this was when I started YouTube, my very first video. So yeah, so I'm so excited today to do a sit down video with you guys. Today it's a beautiful morning. I'm having troubles with my throat today. I don't know why. I don't know. I've taken some meds. I hope it get better. I wanted to do this very real quick before I go to my parents' house. For those who are new here, my name is Aggrey and I'm a corporate Gen Z. I live in Ghana and welcome to be here on my channel. That's a sojourn with Aggrey, and I want you to be, relax and enjoy this video. Yeah. So to start off, I believe with the title of this video, we all know what we're going to talk about. If we do not know, but I believe you have a hint of what we're going to talk about. I hope. Yeah, so we're just going to share with you some key things that I did or I learned in the university that is actually helping me today. I would say that is actually my career today. A bit of recap: I graduated in 2022 and I did agricultural sciences from Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, the best university in Ghana. And throughout my days in the university, one thing is that when I went to the university, my aim was to be a doctor. Yeah, but one thing in Ghana is that you do not choose your path. Like you do your WASI, and at the end of the day, it depends on the computer to select what you would do in future. That's when you're applying to the university. And so I did apply to several courses and I got agriculture. It wasn't a course that I wanted to do. I wanted to be in the health sector, but I believe the Lord actually had different plan for me, and I'm so glad that I took that path. Yeah, my neighbor's kids are already making noise and it's pissing me off. Yeah, so as I was saying, I got agriculture, and so I started to study agriculture, University of Science and Technology. But one thing that I was actually keen about is that the acts of service, and so I was always involved in humanitarian projects. So when I got to university, I wanted to be volunteering and stuff. Yeah. So I started volunteering with Inactive. That is where I got to learn about project management, of which I am doing now. So at Inactive, I was a project manager for Project Efficient, and I was so excited about the project because we're helping bakery schools in Ghana to produce their own vegetables to supplement their daily meals. And so I was very excited about that project. But one thing I didn't know was that I was learning to become the person I am today in terms of project management and project coordination. I have no idea that one day I would be in the field of project management, and certainly I am in the field of project management now. So basically, I learned project management in the university through my extracurricular activity. And one thing I did best was to always officiate my skills. Officiating my skills is I took on an actual classes to learn and get certification for that. So in as much I was doing it, I started learning from Google and everything. In my third year, I think my then team leader for Inactus requested us to go to Kumasi Hive, where I used to work, to learn about project management. So that's where I met my mentor. She took me through project management. So I was always asking her questions when it comes to project management. From project management, and then I went into grants writing. One thing about Inaxis is that you engage in competitions. And so I took on the responsibility of always applying for programs, always applying for grants to support the organization. And that's where I started learning about grant writing. I won my first competition, my first grant in 2019. That was Minister's Pitch. And then in that same 2019, I won Aggrey, which they were paying us every month to undertake some feasibility studies, market survey, and a whole lot. Yeah, it was very much exciting. My neighbor's kids, Jesus, they're making noise. Yo, involved in grant writing, and I am so glad I did that. And now when I finally graduated and joined Kumasi High, I was in the projects and grants department, eventually proceeded to be the projects and grants manager. And I was very much excited because this isn't something that I took an actual course in class. I actually started doing it because it was my responsibility as a volunteer in actors to be getting money to sustain the organization. So eventually realizing that it's something that I do professionally to get to fend for myself was something mind blowing. Like I was very much excited about it. So yeah, so that's how I got into grant writing. And then whilst I was doing my national service, so one thing is that when you start doing grant writing, because you present yourself as a startup and then you are going in for grants and everything, you are requested to learn about business management. And there's this that I don't want to, I have always been scared of owning my own business. However, I always want to be part of someone's business to help it grow. That was the craziest part. And so when I joined Kumasi Hive, I also was very much active with the business team. When they are doing their trainings, when they are doing everything, I want to be part and learn. So I remember there was this one day that they were short of human resources during training services, and they were like, who would like to teach pitching? We need help. They were complaining. I was like, yeah, I can do it. I have been pitching for a very long time, so I think I can do it. You just give me the slides and I can do it. That's why I started my journey in business management. Yeah, so these are the skills. I started with project management, went into grants management or grants coordination and grant acquisition, and then I landed in business management.
We ended up having a conversation that I actually needed to have.
That I have been doing are interconnected, they are intertwined. And so in as much I started everything in the university, when I got into the corporate space, I continued with it and build myself very, very much. With the skill of business management, I am currently with KIC as an ideation team member to helping them build startups in the universities as part of their project. So it's either I'm sitting down to judge competitions or I'm training people. And in next year, in January, I will start a project with GIZ to train some startups across the Ashanti region, specifically some zones that have been demarcated or have been apportioned to do. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that in as much wherever you find yourself, either you're in the university, either you're not doing a national service or you're working, I think eventually grow yourself to be the bigger person that you want to be in the future. It starts from somewhere. I started the university in my first year when I started with project management, eventually go into grants, then eventually into business management, and then during my national service I did partnership. And I also learned monitoring evaluation. I can't stop mentioning the things that I learned. And I put them into practice whilst I got my job. Even though I was doing grants and projects, however, I still practice each and everything that I learned, and then I did not limit myself to be in one particular scope or one particular circle. I always try to explore and do a lot of things because I am a human being. My potential is beyond measures. I could do a lot of things that I want to do, you get it? And so I have always made sure that I put everything that I do into practice. So basically, these are the things that I learned in the university. I believe that all the things that I mentioned would actually inspire you to do whatever that you put your mind to or whatever you think you want to do for now. And the thing is that it's never too late to start something. Some people start as late as they are in their 40s, as they are in 50s or something. I started mine in the university. Maybe you could start yours today. You could start being intentional about the skills that you want to acquire. You start learning it and putting them into practice. And it's never too late. You start reaping the benefit or the produce or the harvest that you're supposed to or you'll be making. If you see that is it. And I love talking to you guys. If you have any question, you can just put it in the comment section and I will do my possible best to respond to you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment because that's what we're here to do. Yeah, thank you so much. I have to go to my mom because she's been calling me to come home. So